Fish, you never see them in stores. Yeah, you see those Australian rainbows, those common rainbows. I'm talking about rainbow fish. First of all, tonight's speaker is one of the best photographers you'll ever see. His slides are, I've seen it, people have gone to like the convention, the FOSS convention, Northeast Council. I've seen Gary Lange's slides in person. Incredible photographer. For those of you who subscribe to the various fish magazines, he's had his pictures in most of the magazines. He's really a great speaker, a great slideshow he puts on. The topic rainbow fish is unusual because I think you'll be interested in it. I think we can get some interest in here. For those of you who want to raise rainbow fish, Gary's donated a bunch of eggs. So you can take them home. He's going to explain how easy it is to do, as long as you have the right setup for them. And we're going to auction off those eggs later on, and we're going to auction off some rainbow fish donated by Rosario and Gary and other people. And you're going to see some beautiful fish. So I think you'll get some interest in that. Gary's been around for a long time. He's been in the organized hobby about 15 years. He's a Missouri Aquarium Society member. He's been in all kinds of different jobs he's done. He's just gotten involved with rainbow fish. We'll go into the story how he got involved. But I'm very honored that Gary has about 70 tanks right now. Ooh.
That's all?
That's all. I'm very honored that Gary's here to visit us all the way from St. Louis. So please give a warm New York-style welcome to Gary Lange. We'll do it after.
2 minutes.
Changes. Yeah.
Don't you people have anything to do on Friday nights?
Yeah.
My goodness, what would the crowd been last week? The weather cooperated. Well, thanks for coming out. This is a really nice crowd here and everything. I guess I've got quite a few things to say about rainbows, so I guess I really ought to get started. Where do rainbow fish come from? You know, if you look in the pet store, you say, well, yeah, they come from Iran, right? Haven't you seen those Iranian rainbows in the store, those red ones? Well, somewhere along the line, the stores got a little bit mixed up, and they were trying to say Irian Jaya. So when you see Iranian rainbows in the store, they're really not from Iran. What they're talking about is the landmass that was known to most of us as New Guinea, and the western half of it is now called Irian Jaya. That's where an awful lot of the beautiful ones come from. It's very difficult for us to get in there. So just like most fish people, we covet those things that we can't get. And that's one of the reasons that every time they make another trip back and are able to pull some of the fish out, they find out they've got another beautiful fish to work with. Right now we've got about 35 species of what we call the rainbow fish. You know, the large from the Australian rainbows down to the medium-sized fish on the pseudomagills and the blue eyes. I'll get into that a little bit later. First of all, where do the rainbow fish come from? Well, everybody knows they've got to come from Australia, right? We've been seeing these washed-out, ugly Australian rainbows for years. There's quite a few species from Australia, and also the landmass that's north of Australia is New Guinea. When I first started on this, I said, oh yeah, New Guinea, this island that's north of Australia and everything. We started really looking at the geography of it, and Dr. Allen, who's written some really beautiful books, and I'll have to remember to pull this out to show you this book because it is available in the store now. And I would go out and seek it out and say, I want this Tetra book because it gives you basic information on how to raise those fish, and it gives you basic information on what water temperatures and pHs of these fish are. It's like about $15, $20, somewhere in that category, so it's a really good price. Also, I'll give a plug for the Rainbow Fish Study Group. I've got some membership forms over there. I saw that there were a couple of our RSG newsletters that were here, so you might ask somebody and see if you could take a look at that. But that's certainly a good way to get a hold of those, and it's a really good way to get a hold of some of these unusual fish. Unfortunately, a lot of the fish that are showing up at wholesalers, they don't really take care of them, and they end up crossing them. Rainbow fish are crossbreed very, very quickly, just like the killifish, and and some of the cichlids. And before you know it, you don't have a very pretty fish. Rainbow fish, gee, they're just really pretty much like your other fish that you have. If you've been raising tetras, how many people have raised rainbow fishes and kept them around for a while? And you just sort of get a series of, not too many, huh? Okay, well,